Visualize for a while that Earth is flat. It's not. Can you also visualize the axis is straight? It's not. It's tilted. So imagine Earth is flat and it is axis is straight and it is again going around the sun in a circular path, which it doesn't. So you understand all these factors, which is not true. If that was the case, if the Earth was flat, going around sun in a circular path and was like in a straight line, it was there, normal on the path, orbital path, if there was normal on the orbital path and it was going like that, would you imagine that all the places the sun rays would have fallen with the same angle as they were falling today, tomorrow also, day after tomorrow also, day after tomorrow also? So that would have been the case. But the reality is the Earth is tilted at how many degrees? About 66 and a half. So both. So yeah, that's orbital plane. That's on which plane is PLANE, the three-dimensional plane, not PLAIN, two-dimensional. It is from orbital plane. This is the axis of Earth. It's tilted at 66 and a half. And then from the normal on the orbital plane, any normal that you have got, it is tilted at 23 and a half. So it is tilted at 23 and a half and 66 and a half, as one can imagine, from the orbital plane. And as it is tilted, and it is not going in circular path. And another interesting thing, it is not keeping sun in the center. So if it goes in an elliptical path like this, we would not expect the sun to be exactly here. Sun is somewhere maybe here. I hope you got the point. So it is going in elliptical path. Now, in this process, can we write one line so that facts are there, so that I'll explain this to you later. The Earth goes around Sun in elliptical path with inclined axis and as a consequence sun rays are vertical in tropics. Sun rays are vertical in tropics with 21st or 21st June, with 21st June, 21st June, known as Summer Solstice, SOLSTICE, known as Summer Solstice, and 21st March, when it is vertically at equator, and 21st March when it is vertical at equator, known as Vernal Equinox. Vernal, VERNAL, EQUINEX. I'll explain all of them. They're very simple. Vernal Equinox. Vernal, ver is spring. Vernal Equinox and 21st, 22nd December, 21st, 22nd December, falling on Tropic of Capricorn, falling on Tropic of Capricorn, falling on Tropic of Capricorn, known as winter solstice, known as winter solstice. And 22nd, 23rd September, 22nd, 23rd September, again on equator, 22nd, 23rd September, again on equator, known as Autumnal Equinox, Autumnal, known as Autumnal Equinox. This is the elliptical path. Imagine if the Earth is taking, the Sun happens to be somewhere here. You would find that for Earth is getting bigger. So whatever. Imagine if the sun rays are falling vertically on Tropic of Cancer. The thing is like this. Let's assume this way. I told you that you visualize it is a circular path and it's flat and going in a straight line, and then it would have been different. But then it is tilted like this and it goes on like this. So at one point you will find it is falling vertically here. Another point it will fall vertically here. Another time it will fall vertically here. Then again it will fall vertically here. This is equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Again the cycle repeats. You understand that? So here, here, here and here, there are four extremes that we identify in the process. Happens once in the north extreme, another time southern extreme, and twice on the equator while going north to south. So this is what we call it as summer solstice. And then from summer solstice, this is which month? June. Then you go to this, and then the sun rays are moving to the south. That means in the process from Tropic of Cancer it comes to equator, and this will be after June 3 months. September. September is which wala? Autumnal Equinox. Actually, whatever was happening in Europe, Western Europe, UK in particular, they all named according to this. A lot of culture and those things have also evolved. I have a shock of my lifetime. In an exchange program, I went to Macquarie University. Have you heard about that in Sydney, Australia? And then I happened to be there during this thing, Christmas. And Christmas is a northern hemisphere, and then all the people, they were wearing red thick coats. I'm talking about 1988 Christmas. That's the time I was there. People were like sweating. And Merry Christmas with thick coat, red coat that they were wearing. So I thought like probably culture is more important than geography. So if in the culture they wear red coats and thick coats. So even if it is, it's called summer solstice, even if it is winter in Australia, the name will be given as summer solstice. I hope you understand that. So nomenclature has been done from the northern hemisphere point. It is autumn in northern hemisphere, so autumnal. So even if it is a spring in some other area, they are not bothered. So they would basically be naming it from that perspective. And this would be how much? This will be December wala? Yes. And that will be? Winter solstice, December wala. And then again coming back, spring comes, March wala, 3 months again. And that will be called as Vernal Equinox. Equinox means equi is equal. When equal day and night happens, that's called as equinox.